Right, we've had a rather nice package turn up from Edge Composite, so we'll just have a look inside and see what we've got. I'll have to get it all unpacked because it's all beautifully packaged, so we'll get all these bits and bobs out and then I'll show you what the goodies are inside. So I've got it all unpacked and here it is. So this is the new Edge Composites fiberglass kit for my bike. So I'm going to have to modify it a bit because this is for a sort of newer style new track type frame, so I have to get creative there, but yeah, the quality and the finish is absolutely fantastic, so really pleased to get these in. So yeah, obviously front number plate, rear hugger, that's the seat base unit. Mark really kindly sent me these. He knows I'm a bit of a tinkerer, so he sent me some bits of carbon for me to play with because I'm always making bits and pieces, so that's pretty cool. Then over here we've got the rear disc, the front mudguard, and the seat unit. So yeah, really looking forward to getting that all fitted up. It should keep me entertained over the Christmas period. Like I say, we're going to have to make a new subframe up here because this is too wide for the seat unit, so we'll have to sort of triangulate some sort of aluminium along here and sort of mock it all up, but the other bits and pieces should bolt on fairly easily. So there you go, it should keep me entertained for a while. So we're going to start off with a nice easy bit to do first, which will be to take this disc off and put this one on. So we'll take the old one off, mark up the holes, drill those and get it bolted up. So giving the wheel a good clean up while we had the disc off. So obviously there's the old one here, the new one here, and then this is don't know what this is called, but anyway, some spacery thing. So I'm just going to simply line that up there, mark the holes with a marker pen, and then use the trusty step drill to put the correct size holes in it. I'll measure these first with a vernier to make sure we don't make them too big, and go from there. Then we'll get bolted up. So there it is, all fitted up. That looks really cool. Really pleased with that. The sort of black and grey sort of scheme I'm going for. I'm going to have graphics on the bike as well, but you'll have to wait and see what design ideas I've got for that. But that went on perfectly. Looks really nice. So we'll do some more of the easy bits first. So next up, I'll look at getting the front end on and sorted. So I need to make up some bracketry and bits and pieces. So that's not a 5-minute job, but we'll get the front end done, and then the sort of real tricky bit will be doing the subframe. I might have a look at doing the hugger as well, because again that's all done with P-clips, so that should be fairly straightforward. There's lots of measuring and making sure it's right really. So we'll have a look at that in a mo. So next on the to-do list is the rear hugger. So as you can see, I've put some masking tape on there and sort of marked out for the shot clearance, because we need this to basically come this way a bit so it fits nicely. So we'll get that done, trimmed out, and make sure it's coming far enough forward. Then we'll take the rear wheel out and then attach 4 P-clips and then drill those and get it mounted up. So to get the a nice shape at the top here, I'm going to use this hole cutter. So I've marked the centre point, so we're just going to drill that and then trim down the sides with a grinder. So there's the first hole cut, and if you're wondering my voice is a bit funny, is I'm wearing a mask. So wear a good quality mask when you're cutting anything carbon or fiberglass, as this dust can kill you. So health and safety tip number 1. That's the holes all cut out, as you can see. So we've got a nice bit of clearance for the big bolt through the shock there. So now we're just going to sit this up a bit from the swinging arm, get the height sort of uniform along the edge there, and obviously give us enough clearance for the tyre as well. So yeah, P-clips up next. So we had to do a bit of trimming here along the edge. So Dad came and gave us a hand, and we basically trimmed this end bit out and basically contoured down there to match the contour on the swinging arm. So you'll see what I mean in a minute. Finished trimming this all out neatly for the rear shock clearance. So got the back wheel out of the bike now, so we're going to get that mounted up, get the P-clips in position, get them marked and get it drilled and get it bolted up. So there it is, all bolted up with some pretty blue M6 countersunk bolts and washers. and then there's the inside, so just P-clips as per normal. That's you know, pretty sturdy, so we'll chuck the back wheel in. I'll show you that little bit done. Right, so after much careful dremeling, cutting, etc., there we go. So there's the rear hugger all done, just with some P-clips and some posh blue bolts. So that's all done and sorted, and we've got enough clearance for the wheel, as you can see. We'll just line up the edge composite stickers. There you go, that's a bit more professional. So yeah, right, so I've just swapped the bike round, so we're going to start working on the front end now. So we're just going to sort of make up some bracketry and what have you, and get the front guard setup done. So that's the next job on the list. That's the old tank mount. Ta-da! There's the new one. How cool does that look? That really finishes it off nicely. Can't beat a bit of carbon, can you? So yeah, that looks really cool. So dead chuffed with that little piece there. Thank you very much, Mark. Looks brilliant. And yeah, we'll crack on with the front end. Just got distracted by the carbon, as you do. Right, we're on to the front end now. So the MX style front plate that Edge Composites do comes in two pieces. So there's one piece here, and then this is the actual mudguard itself running underneath. You can see the sort of two bits. So I've just stuck it together now with masking tape, just for mocking up purposes. So this will sit in here basically. So I'll just rest it there quickly, so you get a rough look of what it'll look like in the flesh. So so yeah, what we're going to need to do on this is to try and sit it back as far as we can. So I might need to trim a little bit out there just to get it raised up a bit, and I'm also going to need to heat up and bend this mudguard mount to obviously fit the contour of the Edge Composites front mudguard. So yeah, we'll heat that up and bend that, and then drill some holes in it, get doing some grinding, making some brackets, etc. And it's also worth having some of these you know, rubber washers to mount the front guard up as well. Just gives a little bit of flex, you know, should the worst happen in an accident or dirt hitting, etc. So worth getting a few of these washers. Anyway, I'll report back when I've done some drilling and filing, etc. So just trimmed a little bit out of this area here to miss the lower end of the triple clamp, so I can get the number plate a bit further back and closer to the bars. So next job is to mark up the front guard here, a number board, and bolt it to the inner mud guard. So we'll do that next. Right, that's everything drilled, as you can see. So doesn't look much drilling 3 holes, but you have to measure about 50,000 times. And I've also bent this around a bit to suit the contour of the mudguard there, so probably had that on about 10 or 12 times, I don't know. But anyway, we'll bolt it all up properly now, and I'll show you it finished up. Right, that's the front guard bolted up pretty much. So yeah, you can see it's all trimmed out and fits pretty nicely around the triple clamps there, and looks damn good, better than the old one we had on there. So the next conundrum really is how to fix it at the top. So obviously we need to provide some support here. Did have P-clips coming round here with some spacers, which I still might do, or I'm just pondering maybe to drill and tap the triple clamps here and have a aluminium bracket coming across. So we've just got, you know, one bolt hole which will be in the centre of the plate, something like that, just to obviously support this this top end, stop it flopping about. So yeah, I'm just pondering on that at the minute, but I'll make my mind up in a minute. But certainly looking good. Right, just another little tip for you. Obviously with these fiberglass kits, you know, it's always good to put some rubber washers behind the bolts and the fixings for sort of vibration and stop it cracking, etc. But you can get these as tap washers, as you can see. These have got a slight rounded profile on them, so they look quite nice on the front of the guard there. So I'm probably going to swap that one out for one of these. And then for the other bits, we'll just use that. These are like £3 for both of those. So there you go, top tip. Right, that's the front number board all finished off now. So put a pretty blue washer down there, a couple of nylon washers behind these ones just to protect the fiberglass. Used P-clips in the end to fix the front number board on at the top, and that's all the bracketry mounted up with the rubber washers, etc. So that's the front end all sorted out. And then I've just got my mountain bike crash helmet propping the seat unit up, but So yeah, that's the next job for after Christmas. So I need to order a load of material, and you know, start making a subframe up and getting the lathe out, and so that would be quite a complex job. But I'll call Dad Engineering Company in to help do that. So that should be a bit of fun doing that together. So yeah, that's how the bike's looking at the minute. So it's going to look pretty cool. You'll have to sort of wait and see what graphics etc. I'm going to go for, but really pleased with how the sort of grey and black theme is kind of running through the bike. Really, obviously got a bit of red splashed in here and there, but overall really happy with that. So that's it for part 2. Just wanted to say Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Thanks for watching all my nonsense that I go on about with all my projects and tinkering. Hope you're enjoying the Grasstrack build. Yeah, I'm really enjoying tinkering with it, as you can probably tell. Yeah, subframe up next and all that other good fun stuff. So I'll see you guys after Christmas. Have a great one. See you later.